Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Time. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news from our city, from our state, from our country. We take a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions. We throw it all together in a mix, hoping that we can benefit from all this information as a community of English-speaking locals. Today is Tuesday, September 24. I'm counting days for the weekend. There's a ballet show in Guadalajara that I don't want to miss. But other than that, things are just wonderful over here. Not that Guadalajara isn't wonderful. I hope you're having a great week. It is September 24th, and today we don't have a lot of news. But good thing we had something in the sidelines waiting to go. So we're going to go through a couple of essentials and then we're going to walk. So let's get this going and see how it turns out. For starters, I want to let you know that this little tropical storm that we were taking a look at yesterday or the day before, I know it was yesterday, it quickly became a tropical storm and subsequently a Category 3 hurricane. Excuse me, as it reached the coast of Guerrero yesterday, south of Jalisco, with 195 kilometer per hour winds causing flooding and landslides. We've been very, very fortunate this season that we haven't had weather like this headed to our coastline directly. And the other bit of news that I want to share with you, and it is important, this came to my attention yesterday from a friend at City Hall. The United States Consulate in Guadalajara, along with local consular agent Kelly Trainer, has announced a town hall meeting here in Puerto Vallarta to discuss LGBTQI plus focused issues and concerns that include emergencies, embassy and consulate contacts, passports, voting, U.S. Social Security, and human trafficking information. This meeting is open to both the local business community and also for the community at large, and it will take place tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the Act2PV Puerto Vallarta Theater. Everybody's welcome to attend. You get to meet the consul, you get to meet the consular agent, and you get to become informed on important issues. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be there because I'm broadcasting the spotlight, but I hope somebody will be there and gather some good information. Let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. And from the looks of it, snarky weather is getting in the mood. Pumpkin spice, all the things. It is that time of the year, isn't it? Fall has arrived. It is 29 degrees right now. Humidity is at 75%. And our weather forecast says we are going to enjoy partly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon. A chance of rain of 25%, a high of 32, and a low of 24. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, we can expect mostly cloudy skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 37%, a high of 33, and a low of 24. And finally, Thursday, we can expect mostly cloudy skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 54%, a high of 32 and a low of 25. So it rains a little, you know? Two posts from social media caught my attention yesterday. One had a sigh from a tourist saying, "Well, I've just arrived in Puerto Vallarta for 9 days and look at this forecast," and complaining about the rain. You know, the rain here is wonderful. It's refreshing. It doesn't happen all day long. And if it does, well, you know, it's the rain season. We try to make the most of it. And then there was the person that said, "Well, I am tired of going to the same 5 restaurants in Emiliano Zapata. Can somebody offer some suggestions?" And my thought about that is, you know, I like to take suggestions from friends and trusted people from time to time, but there is something to be said also about the value and the excitement of just stepping into an establishment, not really knowing what to expect, and taking a chance. So I hope we do that. I hope we do that from time to time, because when we become so reliant on suggestions, then where's the sense of exploration, I wonder? That's just food for thought. And sense of exploration is what we had on Sunday. A bunch of friends and I decided to have breakfast at La Playita in Lindo Mar. And to get there, we chose to walk all the way from Los Muertos Pier. Now, I figured I haven't done this walk in a while. I know it's a little bit unsteady at times. Do I want to bring all my video gear to do a proper video walking tour? And I said, nope. I don't want to, but I brought a small camera instead. So I hope you're not disappointed by this little adventure that we chose to take on Sunday. And if you haven't taken this adventure and your balance is at least somewhat okay, I am sure you would enjoy this as much as we did. Take a look. It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday, and a group of friends has gathered at Los Muertos Pier, ready for a beachside stroll. The plan? A leisurely walk south, following the curve of the shoreline all the way to La Playita Restaurant at the Lindo Mar Resort. The timing is perfect, early enough that the sun hasn't yet hit its midday blaze. The beach is calm, and in just about 30 minutes, we'll be enjoying breakfast together. Before setting off on our adventure, I paused to take in the view from Los Muertos Pier looking south. The beach stretches out quietly ahead, with the early morning calm keeping it serene. Lounge chairs are scattered across the sand, most still empty, waiting for the day's visitors to arrive. It's the perfect moment to appreciate the peaceful beauty before the hustle of the day begins. Turning to face north, the scene is much the same, calm and inviting. The gentle waves roll in, and the wide expanse of sand is dotted with lounge chairs still mostly vacant at this hour. It's easy to understand why Los Muertos Beach is the most popular spot in Puerto Vallarta, with its perfect blend of energy and tranquility, offering something for everyone. The Los Muertos Pier has recently benefited from a much-needed cleaning and renovation, and the results are striking. Looking up toward the tip of its sleek metallic structure, it is hard not to be impressed. The pier's design, resembling a giant sculpture, now gleams in the sunlight, adding a modern touch to the traditional beauty
of the surrounding beachscape. At its foundation, where the waves constantly crash against the pillars, the difference is just as noticeable. The once rustled and weathered base now looks refreshed, cleaner, and more resilient. The renovation has not only restored the pier's beauty, but also reinforced its strength against the relentless ocean tide. In the midst of summer, it's clear why visiting the pier early in the morning is a smart choice. The pier is almost empty, offering a peaceful moment before the crowds arrive. The beach ahead beckons, wide open and inviting, with soft sand just waiting to welcome bare feet as we set off on our walk in just a few minutes. Though we're still waiting for 3 more friends to join us, the fun has already kicked off. Laughter fills the air, and playful shenanigans are well underway, setting the tone for what promises to be a light-hearted and joyful beach walk. Our walk officially begins along a path just behind the San Marino Hotel. While we could have ventured directly onto the beach, we're opting for the easier route, taking advantage of any flat footing we can find as we head south. The beach will be awaiting for us soon enough. Just ahead, the path takes us in front of Playita Restaurant, where the friendly staff keeps the walkway in excellent condition. Wooden planks line the path, perfectly complementing the restaurant's laid-back beachfront vibe. It is a charming touch that blends seamlessly with the sand and sea. As we walk, it becomes evident that streets ending on the beach face particular challenges during this season. Heavy rains funnel water down the streets and into the ocean, leading to erosion of the precious sand. Local businesses do their best to mitigate the effects with sandbags, but the results can be less than ideal, reminding us of the delicate balance between land and sea. Some of the ditches carved by rainwater are surprisingly deep, forcing us to navigate closer to the ocean's edge to avoid them. This unexpected detour adds an adventurous twist to our stroll, as we carefully skirt around the water's edge, feeling the refreshing ocean breeze on our faces. Even at this hour, the lounge chairs in front of the Sapphire Beach Club are perfectly lined up, poised to welcome beachgoers seeking a little pampering. With excellent service just a call away, it's clear that this spot is ready to indulge those looking to relax and soak up the sun. At the Blue Chairs Resort, the lounge chairs aren't quite ready yet, but they're definitely on their way. Set out in neat rows, they await the morning sun and the guests eager to enjoy the vibrant atmosphere, hinting that a lively day is just around the corner. At the Ritmos Beach Club, workers are hard at work, digging holes to secure beach umbrellas in front of neatly arranged groups of lounge chairs. Having experienced the bustling winter season here, it feels almost surreal to witness the surroundings in such a tranquil state. The calm before the wave of visitors brings a sense of peaceful anticipation for the lively days ahead. At the far end of the beach, the Mantamar Beach Club is also gearing up for the day. With everything in place and the atmosphere buzzing with potential, it's clear that this spot is ready to embrace the sun-soaked crowds, promising a vibrant day ahead. A little further down the beach, a replica of Puerto Vallarta's iconic seahorse greets us, waving a friendly welcome to tourists. Its charming design captures the spirit of the city, inviting visitors to enjoy the beauty and warmth that this coastal destination has to offer. To our left, the aftermath of the tragic landslide that devastated Santa Barbara Street is still evident. Several years have passed since this disaster rendered the road impassable for both vehicles and pedestrians, cutting off access to lower Conchas Chinas. Unfortunately, it remains unclear when the city will resolve this issue, a poignant reminder of nature's impact on our community. Now reaching the southernmost point of Los Muertos Beach, it's time to continue our journey. A set of stairs beckons us, leading down to the series of smaller picturesque coves known as Amapas Beach. The promise of hidden gems and tranquil waters awaits us as we descend into this charming coastal paradise. But before we continue, a quick glance back offers a stunning view of Los Muertos Beach. The pier stands proudly at the center of the image, reminding us of the path we could have taken along the sand from the very start. The beauty of the beach stretches out in all directions, inviting us to reflect on our journey before we explore the enchanting coves ahead. As we navigate the steps, it becomes clear that many are a patchwork of contributions from neighboring property owners and makeshift constructions crafted by locals. While it's a testament to community effort, it's slightly discouraging to see litter scattered along the way, a reminder of the importance of keeping our beautiful surroundings clean for everyone to enjoy. But beautiful rewards await us ahead. From the top of the first small hill, known as El Púlpito, we are greeted with a breathtaking view of the first of several Amapas coves. The azure waters gently lap at the shore, framed by lush greenery, creating a picturesque scene that invites exploration and tranquility. Here the path narrows and becomes uneven, reminding us to tread carefully. It's essential to wear sturdy shoes while navigating these steps, as they can be slippery at times. This adventure requires a bit of caution, but the stunning views make every careful step worth it. Standing in the heart of the first cove, it's easy to understand why so many people are drawn to the privacy this beach offers. The serene atmosphere and secluded beauty create a perfect escape. However, its only downside is the absence of amenities or restrooms, making it a true getaway for those seeking solitude in nature. This cove is a favorite spot for local families to picnic and for dog owners to enjoy a fun day at the beach with their pets. The atmosphere is filled with laughter and playfulness. Off to the side, the remnants of a man-made structure can be seen, its history a mystery that adds an air of intrigue to this beautiful setting. This ivy-laced wall is a new addition for me, likely a result of one of the recent beachfront condo developments in the area. While the path is on the narrow side, it's heartening to see that the developers made an effort to accommodate beachgoers by creating a pathway. It's a thoughtful touch that ensures everyone can still enjoy the beauty of the beach. Another glance back at our starting point reveals how Los Muertos Pier is shrinking in the distance. As we forge ahead on our mission, the pier becomes a mere dot against the backdrop of the expansive beach, a reminder of how far we've come and the adventure still ahead. In case you're curious, there are several streets along the southbound highway that provide easy access to the beach, like this one. These convenient paths make it simple for locals and visitors alike to enjoy the sun and sand, ensuring that everyone can experience the beauty of this coastal paradise. And now, we find ourselves in the midst of a beautiful moment. An unforgettable marriage proposal being filmed and photographed right on the beach. What an awesome idea! The romance of the setting adds to the magic of the occasion, creating a memory that will last a lifetime. Naturally, we couldn't resist stopping to congratulate the happy couple. Sharing in their joy added a delightful touch to our day, reminding us of the love and happiness that beaches like this often inspire. Thanks to the generosity of property owners, some sections of the path are wider and better manicured than others. This particular spot felt just right for us to pause and capture a memento of our adventure, a perfect backdrop showcasing the beauty of our surroundings and the memories we're creating together. Then there are spots like this one, where the path disappears, leaving us at the mercy of the ocean tides. Here, the raw power of nature is palpable, reminding us of the ever-changing landscape and the need to respect the rhythms of the sea as we navigate our way forward. We leave the Amapas beaches behind, and as we reach Conchas Chinas, we come across a couple of lifeguard stations. Unfortunately, they are seldom occupied, serving as a reminder of the importance of safety at the beach. It highlights the need for vigilance and awareness, especially in quieter areas where help may not be readily available. Another set of steps beckons us, guiding us onward in our southbound journey. With each step, we're one step closer to discovering more of the hidden beauty along this coastline. Here we are at yet another stunning cove. It's easy to see why the beachfront villas in this area, complete with their infinity pools, are so highly coveted. They offer the best of both worlds, the tranquil beauty of the ocean to enjoy, and a refreshing swimming pool for those lazy afternoons in the sun. I have a soft spot in my memories for the beautiful Casa Tres Vidas and Quinta Maria Cortés. These adjoining residences were the backdrop for a week-long family getaway many years ago, filled with laughter and cherished moments that still warm my heart. If memory serves me right, this is the final set of steps we'll conquer, leading us to Easy Street Beach, just on the other side. The anticipation builds as we near our next destination, ready to explore what this lovely spot has to offer. And here we are at Easy Street Beach. While it's not its official name, I like to call it that since the street leading down here is indeed called Easy Street. This cove is my favorite, not just for its inviting shape, but also for the stunning views. For the first time, we catch sight of the red roof of our destination, nestled right against the ocean in the distance, beckoning us closer. The rocky coastline offers shelter from the waves and creates a series of little shallow coves, perfect for splashing around and enjoying the water. However, caution is key here. The rocks can be sharp-edged, and one must be very wary of strong undercurrents that could easily lead to injury. It's a beautiful spot, but respect for nature is essential. Here's a closer look at La Playita. We still have about 8 minutes to walk before we reach our destination, but just glancing at the woman playing with her dog in the water makes it clear how tempting it is to linger and swim for a while. The inviting waves and playful atmosphere create a perfect setting for a refreshing dip. At the southernmost point, we see the steps leading up to Easy Street. If you're driving here, arriving early is definitely a smart move to secure parking and maximize your day at the beach. As I mentioned earlier, these beaches lack amenities, so it's essential to bring your own food, beverages, and beach umbrellas. A vehicle becomes quite handy for making the most of this beautiful, untouched escape. Here's a look back at Easy Street Beach, capturing its tranquil charm. The gentle waves lap at the shore, and the inviting atmosphere is a reminder of the joy this spot brings. It's a perfect moment to reflect on our journey and the beauty of this hidden gem. From the top of the stairs, the view of Easy Street Beach is a stunning reminder of its beauty and remarkable accessibility. The Los Muertos Pier has faded from sight, but the rest of the bay's skyline stands proudly in the background, framing this idyllic beach. It's a perfect spot to appreciate the seamless blend of nature and community that defines this coastal paradise. We're just minutes away from our breakfast spot. The walk has been absolutely worthwhile, filled with beautiful sights and delightful moments. I was initially hesitant to bring more gear for a video walk, but I'm glad I carried a small camera along to capture these still images and share this adventure with you. Each photo tells a part of our journey, adding to the memories we're creating today. The home stretch is completely paved, leading us directly to La Playita. Parking here is reserved exclusively for residents of the beachfront properties, ensuring the area remains peaceful for those who live here. The path culminates right at the restaurant, where the promise of a delicious meal awaits us, marking the perfect end to our scenic journey. La Playita is a charming alfresco beachfront Mexican restaurant nestled within the Lindo Mar Resort. It's a favorite among English-speaking visitors, locals, and Mexican families who have been coming here for years. With its relaxed vibe and stunning ocean views, it's the perfect spot to enjoy a meal after a day of exploring. La Playita offers a variety of seating areas, but when it comes to the views, there isn't a single bad table in the entire place. No matter where you sit, you're treated to stunning ocean vistas, making every meal here feel like a special occasion. La Playita boasts direct access to the beach, but as you can see, during the high tide, the Palapa beach umbrellas are off limits. The waves come right up to the shore, making it impossible to enjoy the shaded spots. But the proximity to the ocean is all part of the charm. And of course, this does not stop people from enjoying the many tidal pools that form near the restaurant. Even with the high tide, these shallow pools offer a perfect spot for beachgoers to wade, splash, and explore, adding a playful element to the dining experience at La Playita. In the distance, we can see the path we took to get here, and it's clear there are no regrets. The journey was as rewarding as the destination, each step leading to this moment of relaxation and satisfaction by the ocean. Lindo Mar Resort is easy to spot from the highway. If you're arriving by car or walking along the highway, this is the access point you would use to reach La Playita. It's a convenient and straightforward entry that leads you right to the restaurant's beachfront charm. If you enjoyed this walk, please don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more adventures like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
And how about that? Here we are again. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. It was a great Sunday. Let's take a look at your comments just to see what you're up to. We have lots of hellos, and I appreciate those as always. Ba-doom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-da-doom, bum, bum. Special thanks to the staff at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork for helping me download and print my cumbersome New York City ballot. It's been the same ordeal for me every 2 years since 2004. Unbelievable. Well, I'm sorry for the ordeal, but I'm happy to hear praise for the staff at the Joint. Of course, you know, the Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork is my second home because that's where my music appreciation presentations take place. That's where we broadcast and produce the Spotlight, which is coming up tomorrow. And of course, Eric and all his staff are a wonderful community partner to Coffee and Headlines. Let's see what else we have. Boom, 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 boom. Paco, magnific. How do you not fall off the tree? Well, oh, come on, Daniel. You know, it's technology. It's the wonderful Google Earth. I love when you take the time to learn how to play with Google Earth and extract video content from it. It is absolutely addictive. My favorite walk from the pier to Lindo Mar, and of course having a Margie at the Lindo Mar at the end of the walk. Absolutely, Sheila. You know, I didn't reward myself with a margarita this time around for whatever reason. But I already knew that we were going to take a cab back, so I could have easily indulged in a Marge. And before you ask me, did we walk back? No. We could have. We walked half of the road back along the highway, and I have to commend the Mapas Neighborhood Association because they have been instrumental in making those highway sidewalks wider and safer. So bravo. How long did the walk take? Less than 30 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. And I have to agree with this one. I think we showed this during the walk. This is one of the top activities you can do. You don't get to spend any money doing it. And it is a lot of fun. Boom, 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 boom. I also want to come back to this comment then. Even if you would not be able to do the walk, you want to know that Lindo Mar and La Playita are completely wheelchair friendly. You can actually take an Uber to the resort. There's an elevator that brings you down to the restaurant area, and there are ramps everywhere. And I know this because I saw at least a couple of wheelchairs come in and out to the restaurant while we were sitting there. Highly recommended. If you and Kathy have not had a meal there, we'll make it happen when you come back. There you go. Let's see. Oh, Chris, I love all these philosophical questions that I can never answer, but since it has a queue, I'm going to go there. Why isn't there a recycle program? Who would benefit from a recycle program if there isn't a trash culture in place? I mean, I don't mean to shade you or anything, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't know to carry their trash back. And that's the thing you have to do when you go to these beaches. It's not like there are trash receptacles everywhere. So if you're not of the mindset of carrying your trash bag, but rather you just want to conceal it somewhere, you could spend a small fortune installing recycling bins all over the place, but people wouldn't know what to do with them, unfortunately. And that's just my take. I love this one. You know, Kathy, I think you can get stuff like that on Temu or Amazon.com. In fact, I've seen letters like that, smaller, at the China store in Macro Plaza. Thank you so much for your comments about the walk. I appreciate that very much. You are thinking, Logan, Tim Curry and Bernadette Peters dancing in your head. For me, the Easy Street version that comes to mind is the one performed by Big Forehead Gal and What's His Face. Of course, that doesn't help anybody. Big Forehead Gal, Christian Chenoweth, and What's His Face, who was the original lead of Cabaret at I can't remember, but I like that version of the movie. It was a Disney version. I love it. Let's see what else. Ooh, spam. No, thank you. My pleasure. Oh my God, Farid, you're here. Yes, we had a great time, did we not? And I kept it clean. Oh dear. Um, we've been driving past there for years, never having any idea of the beautiful beaches or the walk. Well, Lynn, that's the point that I was trying to make earlier. And this is not aimed at you, it is aimed at all of us when we don't exercise our curiosity. You're right. I mean, it's so easy to not know that those beaches are there. But when we go places, and I'm guilty as charged, when we go places and always do exactly the same thing we did the last time we were there, then we are missing opportunities. So, my invitation for everyone, should you wish to accept it, is if you're in town or if you're coming back, what are you going to do this week that you have never done before? No need to comment, just, keep that for yourself. Because I think when we go places and we give ourselves that gift, then we are nurturing our love for the place. And that's just my 2 cents. We've driven by Lindo Mar so many times, we will make a point to engage based on your video. Thank you. Well, I will tell you this much, Lona. Before the pandemic, the buffet at Lindo Mar was just out of this world, eat yourself stupid wonderful. Unfortunately, with COVID, they stopped doing the buffet. But, they still have an amazing breakfast. They have refill coffee, they have refill iced tea, they have great drinks, great food. I had these chicken enchiladas that were to die for. Let's see. My shoes are filled with sand just watching your video, Paco. Ronald, let me chime in on that because I'm one of those people that, for better or worse, my feet don't spend enough time in the sand, and I don't like the feeling of sand in my shoes. On the other hand, there's some rocky spots and you need to be well protected, particularly if you're clumsy as I am. I am clumsy. So I was wearing sandals, waterproof sandals that had enough of a sole so that if it was rocky, I could feel supported, and if there was sand, I could just kick it off my shoe without a problem. Here we have an added fee on the containers and they get picked up and tuned in for the cash. Very good program, and it's beneficial to the handicapped. I don't know where here is, Chris, so I can't comment on that. But if you happen to be outside of Mexico, well, it's so common to say this is how we do it here. But it's different countries. Now, if you are here somewhere in Mexico and you have a successful program, then I would love to hear all about it. Alan Cumming, yes, Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming and Kristen Chenoweth did the sneaky characters of Annie in the Disney production, which I love. Love, love, love. Boom, boom, boom. There is no excuse for not recycling. I agree and disagree, Harold. Just a little bit of reality check. And I'm not taking pride on this. When a lot of Mexican nationals and some people from elsewhere don't have the culture embedded in their head, making comments like that is important, but, it's kind of like building great roads and highways where people don't know how to drive. Can we have a meet and greet there? Paula, I've never stopped anyone from gathering. I don't know that I will organize a meet and greet there, but be my guest. If we don't step out of a comfort zone, we don't grow. Thank you. Thank you for that, Kathy. It is so wise what you've said. Now dreaming of returning and staying near Lindo Mar. This time around, I had such a nice conversation with a concierge lady. I don't have do I have? No, I don't have her business card near me. Oh, wait. No, I don't. But she was super, super nice. And I can tell that they are going through great lengths to keep this place welcoming to Mexican nationals, because the place has been there for years. And for many years, I gather, I was not here, it was like the place for Mexican families to go and enjoy a Sunday brunch. So I just love the fact that they keep it local, and I like that very much. Boom, 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 boom. As far as recycling, Mexico doesn't have the infrastructure to handle the stuff. Unfortunately, Christy, you are correct. But small changes, small steps in the right direction will eventually make a big difference. And we're done. We're done. Once again, I want to remind you that what we do here is possible because of your own contributions, your coffees, your memberships, the fact that you subscribe or like or share. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Luna. So if you're able to do that, that would be great. If not, just spread the word. Spread the word that Coffee and Headlines is committed to keeping you grounded with stuff to do here in town, people to connect with. So I'm off to continue working on my presentation for Thursday. Have an amazing day. My God, almost 45 minutes here. Time to get to work. I'll see you tomorrow.